It is the What We Talking About podcast every Tuesday, 7 p.m. right here on Facebook and YouTube. Finally, TV page brought to you by King Blackout and myself. Brought to you from the studios of Finally TV, if you will. You already know what it is. Blackout, how you doing today, brother?
I'm alive,
with your Bulls hat on.
I'm
you
alive.
What?
I'm alive.
You're alive. This motherfucker said I'm alive. Man, do you know how grateful you should be that you actually woke up and you're able to sit there and pout on your phone like you've been doing for the last half hour?
First of all, you sound jealous.
I don't need to pout at my phone. I'm never jealous over that. Second of all, I live in New York. I'm not a Bulls fan. I'm a What We Talk About fan, though. Tap in. Make sure you do that. Today's show is brought to you by Haribo Peaches. These are delicious.
You're gonna do it, it's Haribo.
Listen, I say how I want in my house.
Don't do that.
I say how I want in my house. These came from a bag that was just sitting by my door. I don't know why the bag was sitting by my door, but it was just sitting right by my door. I looked in it, had a bunch of Haribo Peaches. They were like, yo, Gabe, take me downstairs, bro.
That's how I went.
Let me show you something. It was like, yo, no pause, put me in your mouth.
Copy.
What's up? You gonna keep looking at your phone? Or what's up? You got a camera? What happened?
Nah, bro, it's just one of them days, man. Yeah.
Copy. And you still.
You sure you even live, bro? I can't even find our video. It's one of them days.
I see Jay Royal in the building, bro.
Like,
Jay Royal's in the building. That means we live, bro. He's gonna like it. He's gonna share it for us. That's what he do.
It just popped up on some weird stuff. All right, I'm in there. We good. Why are you hating on the bullshit, though? Like, this ain't new. Like, this is what I do, right? If it ain't a Yankee, I'm doing the bullshit. Like, what's the problem?
Yo, listen, you could be a stand of whatever you want. I understand. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever you want. Whatever you want every day. Even on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Enjoy it.
I'm always, by the way, like I was saying, I'm always grateful. Every day you wake up is a blessing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm 1 week from another trip around the sun. You feel me? Not even a week. So it's a beautiful thing. I'm always grateful.
Nice. But you still don't like the Khaled album?
I don't. Because I know the difference between liking 2 or 3 songs and liking an album. Like, an album got to really move me for me to like the album, right?
Do you like a couple more songs than you did last week?
No, I like the same 3. Like, we're not saying much. That album is 3 songs. Cut it out.
Yo, shout out to Jay Royo. Shout out to Big Veg in the building. What's goody good, sir? You know, Big Veg be shooting videos, man. But he's shooting all types of videos. He's shooting weddings. He's shooting music videos. He's shooting behind the scenes footage. He's doing interviews and all that. So if you ever need somebody like a Big Veg, please reach out to that brother. We have collaborated a few different times, and I love working with him, man. He's always doing work this way. As a matter of fact, Black, he has someone visiting the show. The next time you and I are both on, we got an interview to do. Veg brought us somebody, so we're gonna do that on the air. I'm gonna send you some info about that. But he gave us a nice little layup. So shout out to Big Veg. And
Veg,
shout out to everybody tuning in.
I need some video work, Veg. But
what kind of video work?
I need editing done, bro. Like with
he do all that.
InDesign and all that shit. Like heavy editing.
He does all that. That's what he do. That's his lane. He's super dope at it.
I'm just putting it out there.
There you go. Veg, you know what to do. There you go. Dogs off the leash. Get him. Man, listen, bro. We had something really, really tragic happen in hip hop. And salute to everybody watching this. Please hit that like. Yo, last time we got off, we had like 12 people watching and I had 5 likes. Hit the like for me. You don't know how much that helps the show, man. Hit that like, hit that share for us. Like one time, even if you just coming in to say what up and bounce. But yo, tragedy in hip hop. I want to say RIP to Canada's own, the legend, legendary battle rapper Pat Stay unfortunately had his last day on this earth on Saturday. Not a good situation. He was just breaking up a fight of all places at a wedding, and altercation got a little bit out of hand. He ended up getting stabbed. Hospital, didn't make it. So RIP to that brother and his family and friends. I want to get that out the way right now. You guys all know I'm a huge fan of battle rap. So that one kind of hit me hard because if y'all know, and I know Black knows, I was asking him before, Pat Stay was one of them ones, man, one of them good dudes. He was dope at what he did, but he just had this huge personality that you had to rock with. You had no choice but to rock with Pat Stay. You know what I mean? And I really do salute everything he contributed to the game. And I'm happy to have always put him in the conversation talking about the best battle rappers, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people are going to do that now. He was a legend, he was a GOAT, this and that. But I always did that. I always felt like if you didn't at least mention him in the conversation, the conversation isn't really valid because he's probably going to eat your favorite battle rapper. Your favorite battle rapper probably scared of Pat Stay. Don't want to get in the ring with him.
Now you gassing, but all right. RP that, man. You ain't got to gas it up, though, Dave. Don't do that, bro.
But it's true.
If Pat Stay ain't in the conversation, you ain't having a real conversation. Like, that's fraudulent.
It's true.
That is not fact.
You couldn't talk about best battle rapper right now.
You're not in the top 10?
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, bro.
Bro. You realize like people like Goods and like Sue Surf.
Hold up, before you say this, I don't want to interrupt you, but before you say it, if you hit me with this shit about, oh, they wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for Pat Stay, I'm gonna just stop talking right now.
No,
that is never the argument. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, what I was gonna tell you is that those battle rappers that everybody considers, GOATs, legends of the game, the best ever to do it, they will tell you Pat he's that one. They will tell you that. You know what I mean? So like that's all I have to say to, you know what I mean? Because I'm not one of them, but I will tell you that those battle rappers, those top guys, those Charlie Clips of the world and all that, nah, they're all gonna tell you Pat was one of them ones. You know what I mean?
You already know who the king of battle rap is right now, because every time you ask me, I tell you the same name. Who's the king of battle rap right now? Who the nicest in the game? Say that man name.
Easy to block.
Man, stop it. Geechee, boy.
Easy to block.
Playing. Geechee.
They going battle. They going battle.
Boy is the king right now.
They going to battle. You know that, right? They going to battle.
I know. You telling me that Geechee won't work Pat Stay 25 times out of 25? Like, stop it, bro.
No. You
telling me Twerk won't just run your boy out of seriously?
Who, Pat?
Yeah. All right.
R.I.P. Pat Stay.
You about as bad. You about as bad as a Duke and Kamehameha. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
You wildin'.
Street Fighter bullshit.
You talking about Mike P. You wildin'.
Yeah, I know.
You wildin'.
That's the level he on. You feel me? Mike P.
Yo, what's good? Yo, you are wild, man. That's why I can't talk battle rap with you, bro. Because this is like blasphemy right here. Blasphemy for blasphemy. Where are my images at? This is blasphemy right now.
I think the point was RP Pat Stay. That's the actual point. We don't got to have a conversation about where he ranks because you're gonna do some flaunt and be like he top 5 and he not. Like, stop it. Just say you like that.
Pat Stay is probably top 10 all time in battle rap. You won't name 10 battle rappers
or based on wins because he ain't smoked the biggest niggas. So you know the word to beat a man, you got to beat the man. He ain't smoked the biggest niggas.
He beat Tay Rock. He beat Shotgun Suge. He beat Danny Myers. He beat Arsenal. He beat Math Hoffa. He beat Serious Jones. He beat all these people.
Sorry. Did he beat Hollow?
Yes, twice.
Did he beat Hollow?
Twice.
Did he beat Hollow? Did he
beat
Geechee?
Battle rap like
Did he beat Geechee?
Did he beat Geechee? I forget if he battled Geechee, but he battled Danny Myers and Danny Myers.
You gotta stop. Did he beat Charlie?
I don't know if they battled or not. They probably did on KOTD, but he probably did. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he battled Charlie.
You just gonna put it out there. I don't. Just say you standing for your man.
He beat John the Don. Yo, he beat everybody.
John the Don.
Yo, that's why stand up. What's wrong with you?
All right.
Yo, what we got?
And Royal said it best, bro. He ain't, Gabe is on his fandom shit, right? I'm saying that show me the L's. Show me the L's where he took the purses and beat the top niggas in the top tier. I ain't saying he ain't battled some of them. I said show me the L's.
He beat them all. All the ones we mentioned, he beat them all. He beat them all. He beat Hollow twice. He beat Math. He beat Danny Meyer. I'm serious.
All right. I can't.
He definitely top 3 Canadian. He's probably the top Canadian one. Jay.
Oh, now we doing Canadian.
No, because that's what Jay said. Jay was like, that's what Jay just said. Jay's like, he might be top 3 Canadian, and he's right, but he probably the top one though. He probably the top one. Yeah, I know. Black just naming people get under your skin. That's a fact because he don't even know.
Oh, now we back on this. All right.
He doesn't know. Hey, Angie, what's goody, girl? She in the building.
He never beats two.
What's up? Not in their prime, though. He didn't battle Sue Surf. He battled Tay-Rock, though, and beat him in his prime. Jay. Yo, Jay, man, you got to brush up on this shit. He beat Tay-Rock. Tay-Rock fucking never stutters. He made Tay-Rock stutter and fuck up around.
Means he lost?
Yeah, he lost. 100%, but he beat him. He beat him. Yo, you should have seen what he did to Shotgun Suge, bro. He made Shotgun Suge look like silly putty, bro.
Like I said,
it was
did he beat Twerk?
ridiculous.
No.
I don't think he battled Twerk. He would have beat him though.
But stop, you can't just do that. He didn't beat these niggas. You can't say, oh, he woulda, he coulda. He didn't.
He woulda. He woulda.
Right.
He beat Danny Myers too.
You keep saying Danny Myers like that whole weight with me. Danny Myers not top 10. I don't care about Danny Myers.
We go. Your argument is funny as fuck.
Not did he beat somebody I heard of. Is he top 10?
Yo, I'm saying I like that Jay at least knows a little bit. I'm glad Jay knows a little bit. Because, yo, Jay, I wish you was on the show today because we could talk a little battle rap with somebody who's valid. We're talking about this shit.
None of this matters. Like I said, Houston got the belt. Took the belt 3 years ago at this point.
3? Oh, we got 3 in a row.
And he ain't walking away. Like, it is what it is.
Yo, let me ask you, though. Talking about battle rap, why the last time in the 845 that we had a battle on wax where people were naming names and not subbing nobody? Shout out to NHO Bravo because he ain't with the sub shots. You know what I'm saying? Why ain't nobody battling on wax in the 845 no more? And since Mac Jones and Grills, bro.
Because one, we don't use wax anymore. That's the first thing.
Well, you know what I mean, on tracks.
So we ain't gonna never battle on wax. Second, we ain't gonna battle on tracks because we ain't used the 8-track in a long time. Niggas ain't even got multi-track controllers no more. It's just all in your DAW. So that's the second reason. If the question is why don't we see battles in the towns, it's because people be too sensitive. And that's the reality of the situation. That's what it is. Somebody gonna say something and somebody gonna get in their feelings and somebody ain't gonna make it home. Not without a limp. You feel me? Like it's just that's where we at. If you try to go against somebody in your town, then niggas gonna choose sides, right? And if y'all not like people, like if y'all not coming to the table both humble, it ain't gonna be good. You feel me? And I feel like it's very rare, like you have two people that's really on a grizzly, that's really top tier, that's gonna go at each other either. So like, as an example, like I think me and Remy battling is a good battle, and we could do that. And when it's all said and done, go out and have a drink because that's my guy. Does that make sense? And still respect the art and respect the craft. You know what I mean? And go for the gusto. That's what I'm saying. So either you're gonna get like some watered down version of that if it's people that's cool, because niggas not really trying to do that. You feel me? Because people that can really bring a knife, you know what I mean, to a fist fight, they also got a gun in the backpack. And if you say something to hurt their feelings and enough niggas clowning them, you might not walk on that. You know what I mean? Like I just think that's what it is.
I mean, you know what I think it is, and I think that sometimes it ends up being the scapegoat for a lot of things, but in this instance, in this conversation, it definitely holds weight. It's because of social media. Because what you're talking about always existed, right? Like back in the day, in this very area. I'm not talking about being in the city. I'm talking about being from 845, my whole entire come up, right? Yeah, there was situations where you walk in and it's like, yo, I don't know nobody. It's dicey. These four brothers right here is from Newburgh. We're from Wappingers Falls. We're down at Broadway right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you might feel type of way, but we're gonna wrap this out, right? And nothing really would pop off. It'd be a hip hop thing. We'd rap, blah, 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 whatever. You might fight, cool, whatever. Nowadays, everybody would hear about that exact event by the thousands or hundreds at least in seconds of it happening, where before only us 8 that were sitting there doing this shit really knew what's really happening and going on. And word of mouth got to get around, and it got to take time to percolate through the town and get from Wappingers all the way through Beacon to get to Newburgh. You know what I'm saying?
But the fallout is the same. The fact that more people hear it quicker is the point that I'm making. It will pop off. Like, you're not finna clown me on IG Live and it's not gonna go left. Like, people just not gonna let it rock. You feel me? That's what I'm saying.
People fought in your era like they ain't like that anymore for the most part. Yeah, I think that's really what it comes down to. That's true too. Yeah, we're all right. You're right in what you're saying. I'm correct in what I'm saying, and Jay's absolutely correct. You know what I'm saying? It's that collection of things on why it's not happening. But man, I will tell you this though. Salute to Mac Jones and Grills, because that really just ended up being a back and forth with songs. It got us talking about it for like 3 weeks. We had the Facebook was jumping for like a week and a half over it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. They ended up getting like 500-600 views on they videos and stuff. Like, it was fun for me. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know. It'd be nice to see some people go at it.
All right, let me ask you
maybe
this.
Like,
because you about to make my point for me. Who won that battle?
I felt Grills won that.
Why? Based on what?
I just felt like
did he make a record eating up Mac, or did he just make a song?
No, he just spit a freestyle, like a verse. To me, it was like spitting a verse.
Which is my other point. I say either people gonna be savage and it's gonna go down, or niggas not gonna really go at each other and it's gonna be boring. It ain't a battle if I'm making a song and using punchlines and I'm better at rapping than you. That's not a battle. Not today.
No, but he was going. That's my point about that particular battle, is that they were mentioning each other. It was you, Mac Jones, you Grills. You know what I'm saying? Like,
was he calling out each other's personals?
Yeah,
it was personals. Like what? Give me one.
Like, they were talking about the whole situation with Grills hitting some girl that he had known and getting in trouble for that, but that wasn't the real situation. So Grills had to counteract that with the real story about, nah, I didn't hit the girl. She just said I hit her. Like, they got personal, so that's why I'm saluting it. And we have not seen that since in the 845. And I know that there's content to be said, but people not saying it. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy to me. Say that shit. NHO Bravo, motherfucking, he ain't with the sub shots. That's what I'm talking about.
Who you want to see battle, bro? Because it seemed like you got somebody in mind. Who you want to see battle?
All right, I'll give you an easy one.
Okay.
I'll give you an easy one. For a motherfucker that talk about how great he is at song making and he better than all these herbs out here in the 845, why ain't nobody wrote a song against you?
Who, me?
You. Why ain't nobody write a song about fuck Blackout? He sucks at writing songs. How about this?
You want niggas
I'm better than that.
You want niggas to cap for views? All right, I guess. Y'all heard what Gabe said. Go cap for views. Go do that.
Go get them. Easy one is like, someone who's so braggadocious, like an ice to God. Same thing. There's people out here thinking to themselves, he ain't that nice, he ain't that good. Say it. Like, put it on wax. Like, let's go. Let's see. So
you just want people to call smoke. You want people to have smoke and to do something about it. Is that what you're saying?
On record.
Yo, if you got drama, why don't you go and pick the first fight? Why don't you go grab somebody you got an issue with and go and put them out there? KO.
I don't really have it. I don't have an issue with anybody.
Sorry, my hard drive is doing something weird. Go ahead. You got it.
I'm going through comments. Bravo and Lucky battle last year. That was dope. They did? I gotta peep that. Where's that at, Jay? They put it on their YouTubes? You knew about that, Black? I love that type of shit. Black is cool with a lot of us. Why would anyone diss him? Just cause. Fuck him.
Just cause. I mean, I get it.
Let's see.
And I only pop shit twice a year, bro. When something is dropping, I'm not supposed to talk about my shit in a positive light. I guess I'll shut up then. I'm like, yo, please, humbly, respectfully, go play my shit once and tell me it's okay. Like, I'm supposed to do that? Like, I'm not running around all week saying, you know what I mean? Welcome to the Frank stand. All y'all trash. I don't do that. You feel me?
Nah, because that's
what I'm supposed to.
That's because you're not trying to be disrespectful out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But no, but I'm just saying, like what Veg is saying right here. You know what I'm saying? It's a competitive sport, and it's crazy.
It's not, bro. Welcome to 2022. It's not a competitive sport no more. Like, have you not seen what hip hop looks like today? Everybody,
I know.
On everybody else, Frank. No, respectfully, everybody jacking everybody else. If you got the wave, I'm on the wave. Niggas don't get into it over wax no more. That's why it's like people clowning like Game for coming at him. And it's like, nah, he just come from an era where you just take shots. And then he said it. He said, how could I disrespect 50 the most? And he said, my beef ain't even with him. It's with 50, but 50 can't rap. So I went at his balls. Like, whether you think the shit was trash or not, I respect where he's coming from with it. You can't even rap. So I spent 10 minutes talking to your balls. That's how little I respect your pen. I get it. I get the concept. People don't do that no more, right? When me and Drake went at it, it was something because we needed that, right? We needed that energy. So like, nah, it's not competitive. You don't see niggas under 30 banging out no more, which is crazy because they all spin the block, right? Everybody spinning the block and drill and dreidel, you feel me? But niggas under 30 ain't beefing. They not on wax. They just smoke op packs in their songs and sing about heartbreak. So like, nah, it ain't competitive. Like, niggas only competitive when it comes to how many Balenciagas you got. People weird.
I wish we could do better with that.
Yeah,
they was battling on Too Humble. Oh, got you. Okay, I'm gonna have to go peep that.
I don't know if that's Shot or Chris behind the account, but basically that's what it is. Niggas just jack whatever gets them views, but they go viral by doing challenges and eating cinnamon shit, stepping on crates, you know what I mean, and singing to mayonnaise jars, swinging from the ceiling with flashlights behind them. Like, that's what people doing now. It ain't about who's better. Quite frankly, no one cares. Nobody, and I send some niggas out here like, yo, stop telling me how nice you are with the pen, because nobody cares. Like, Ice Spice ain't just pop off because she nice with words. She popped off because she light skinned with a fat ass. Nobody cares. Glorilla sound like a whole gorilla, right? She popped off because she twerked in the Jeep. Like, nobody cared that you can rap. Like, people got to get that through their head. Nobody cares that you can rap in commercial hip hop. Nobody give a fuck. Nobody.
Right.
Stop telling me how good you are. Make songs. Just do that. Make songs. And if you want your pen to be the thing that elevates you above, go do what Pat Stay was trying to do. You know what I mean? I don't mean disrespectful. I mean, go do what he was doing and be a battle rapper. Outside of that lane, this ain't the place for it no more. Nobody care. Yeah.
I think to that point, I think that's why battle rap has gained so much traction in recent years, because that's where people are going to get that from. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of makes sense. And Jay, you know, I definitely I like Jay's point of view, man. I do. So, you know, I get, you know, why waste your time writing about somebody else when you could be making a hit, you know what I'm saying, especially when you're not known yet. I get that. But, you know, there is that part of me that I think will always be there, where I feel like if I do something, whether I'm playing Madden or I'm writing a rhyme or writing poetry or laying down, you know, tiles, I want to be like the best at it.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
But like, let's keep it a beam. And like, tell me if you think I'm wrong. My era is the last era that cared about the pen. And I'm not saying that because it's my era. I'm saying, like, if you 30 and under, that ain't your era. Like, you didn't grow up where the pen mattered at all, or that competitive shit mattered at all. That's it don't matter. That's Dirk and all them. You feel me? Like that's not our era. So like that's what it is. It's gone. It's gone. And I don't think it ever come back. And that's why I say like because the dudes, we said this last week, because the dudes is all emo and dick riding and shit like that, the females is getting in the door about actually rapping. Like the game is so backwards. And like once again, respectfully but disrespectfully, the game is so backwards, bro, that females is getting in by just rapping like niggas used to rap. Females is out here rapping and barring you, and dudes is singing about their feelings. Hip hop is completely fucking upside down. Completely upside down. He said, "Sorry, this party," and he didn't respond, and no one even cares. But Roy, that's not fair because Party is best known as Meg's boyfriend, and you can look at it how you want to look at it, but he only matters to us. He don't matter to the mainstream. Nobody knows him for his music. So who the fuck is you dissing? Like, oh, Meg's boyfriend. Like that's not a look for you. Nobody care about that shit. You know what I mean? Meek and Drake, that matters, right? Nobody cares a game is going at M or 50. Like it don't matter. What have you done for me lately?
Yes. So Sosa's right though. People be in their feelings too much to beef. Yeah. It's true. Like I replace beef with battle or go at people with bars because like you're right though. It's true. You know, I was telling my wife this over the weekend, man. I've definitely have lost a little faith in humanity, and I can say that for a very long time I considered myself a people person. You know, and a person who wanted to help and a person that, you know, you could talk to, you know, as a stranger and all that. Man, I hate people now, man. I do. I'm not feeling it at all. And I'm totally turned off by a lot of society now. Like I really am. Like I think if it wasn't for, you know, my platform, I probably wouldn't even like care to like connect with people anymore. You know what I mean? Because people ain't worth shit, man. And when you like, I'm gonna tell you this: like, if you do find some good ones around you that just keep it real enough to be real to your face and tell you things and communicate, hold on to them because there's not a lot out here, man. There's just not. People ain't shit out here, man. That's just the facts. So yeah.
Jay, you mean Jay says I just meant it holds no weight. It ain't in the careers. A week later, no one cares. Jay, you mean today, right? Because I mean, literally, Ja Rule whole career stopped fucking with 50. Like literally the next day he was irrelevant and ain't put out a song that charted. That's true. He was done immediately.
Sosa's right. There are sensitive gangster motherfucker will be gunning you down, crying and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is now.
Remember when Safari got robbed and then had to go do that radio interview right after he got robbed and he was crying? That shit was mad weird and uncomfortable.
Yeah, things change. It's not the same. It stinks as a nonprofit have to beg to do an event, certain area, or pay when you're giving out to the community. Yeah, man. I agree, Sharon. I agree. We brought up Eminem, and I would love to expand on that a little bit.
Oh, can I pull up my list? Go ahead. You do the intro. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Pull up the list so you have it because I only have the top 3.
All right, hold up.
I want to know
before you go in. So my list, just so you know, my list is from July. So these numbers are accurate as of July.
Where's your numbers? So mine, August.
You sure? Because my numbers.
Does your top one have?
Yeah, I know who we talked about, but I'm telling you, like my numbers are slightly different.
Does that have 3 billion streams and 27 million sold?
No, I got the certification list. Basically, it ain't about streams and sales. It's like whoever got 5 million or above, and it's separated into tiers. So I can see each album that sold how many they sold, streams and sales combined.
All right. So in the chat, y'all, we've even given this answer away before on the show. I want y'all to tell me. I'm going to tell you that 2 of the top 3 most sellingest hip hop albums of all time, all genres, all decades included, 2 of the top 3 are held by one artist. The other one I'll give you a hint. It's held by
See,
a
I wouldn't
group.
use that because that's not. I mean, no, I wouldn't use that because there's one album that went 12 times platinum, but there's 5 that are going 11 times platinum. So if you want to split hairs between like 1 through 3, I don't think that's a good way of doing it. Because like 11.1 versus 11.2, I don't know the difference. Like it's 11 times platinum. Make sense?
For people tuning in for what numbers? Yeah. So Jay Arroyo says Eminem, and then he yells out Drake.
Drake. Look, here's the thing. There are 17 albums, hip hop, consider hip hop.
Question mark Drake,
albums
actually.
that have sold at least 6 million copies. And that's physical or streaming. Hip hop. So there's 17 albums that have sold at least 6 million. That's just set up. Gabe's point was 2 of the top 6 are held by the same person. Who is that person?
I think Jay's the only one brave enough to talk in here. He's throwing out M, Drake, Pac. I'm positive Eminem and maybe Massacre. Eminem.
Yes, Eminem.
All right. We it's just because these guys are hip hop heads. So it is Eminem. It is Eminem. Eminem Show is number 1, and the Marshall Mathers LP is number 3, or at least on my list is number 3. But the staggering number to me was not the 27 million sold. That's the number I got for Eminem Show. It's the 3 billion Spotify streams. Yeah, 3 billion on one album, man. Hello.
Now here's the getter. We know Eminem has 2 of those records. I'm gonna give you
right.
There's I'm gonna give you another person. I'm sorry. Hold up. Let me not say it like that.
Not me, right? Not me, because you told me.
Yeah, there's only one other person who's on this list twice. In the top 6 albums of all time. Can y'all name them? And I'm gonna say this right now. Tupac ain't one of them. Because he only got 1. Now technically he has 2, but one of them wasn't an album. It was a greatest hits album. I'm talking about a project. This
like an album, like a regular album.
A regular album. Who else is on this list? Arroyo said 50 or Drake. Okay. Anybody else got a guess?
Somebody else got a guess. We got 8, 9 people in here.
Yeah.
Tupac coming up.
Not Pac.
Here's another thing I want y'all to think about after we're done with this one. That number 2 album on my list, very high on your list, I would assume. It has to be.
Yeah.
An album that has not, I said this to Flat, that has not been surpassed by all the fads that have happened since. And that's amazing to me.
Well, both of these albums is that old. So like, yeah. That's a hint, y'all. Anybody else? Got a DM. Look, we got a DMX. We got a DMX. I like it. Oh, y'all fucking wrong though. Is it Hov? Nah. Yo, Hov ain't even on this list. That's the crazy part.
Word. That is the crazy part. Talk about what you do when you are fucking ultra super consistent.
Yeah.
That's Hov.
It's Lauryn Hill, y'all.
At its finest.
Lauryn Hill, Miseducation, and the Fugees. The Fugees is the 2nd highest selling hip hop album of all time, and Miseducation is 5th, according to my numbers. However you want, and it's probably, like I said, hundreds of thousands, 50,000 copies separating these things between like 3 and 6 or 7. So like 11.1, 11.15 is right there.
Didn't we say? Isn't there another though with the St. Louis dude?
He's lower on the list.
Oh, yeah. Where's he at?
So I'm gonna leave that there, but I want to give y'all some food because that's what Gabe was talking about. So 10 times platinum, which is considered diamond. There's been lots of songs that have gone diamond, but as far as albums,
here's the whole album. Right?
You ready?
Yeah.
Eminem with the Eminem Show, with Marshall Mathers LP. Outkast with Speaker Box Love Below. By the way, slept on. That album never gets talked about, and it's so fucking good. Pac with All Eyes on Me and Greatest Hits. Beastie Boys, License to Ill. Hammer with Please Hammer Don't Hurt Him. We talked about Lauryn Hill with Miseducation. Eminem is up there again with Curtain called The Greatest Hits. And then Nelly. Nelly got Country Grammar up there, bro. 10 million records sold. By the way,
still eating off that.
Still eating. And then just 2 spots below that album, he's up there again with Nellyville. 7 million records sold. Yo, right in between another Eminem album, Recovery, and Will Smith with Big Willie Style. If that don't tell you everything you know about who actually eating off of music, is crazy. You got Eminem up here 5 times, bro. You got Nelly up here twice. You got Lauryn Hill up here twice. You got Pac up here twice. You got Outkast once. Beastie Boys. That's it. That's it. That's your list. No Jay-Z, no none of that. No Biggie, no none of that. None of that. None of what you think is it. None of that shit.
That's hilarious. Listen, let me just run this real quick. Shout out to the Rec Boys. I've been talking to the Rec Boys all the time. I haven't even mentioned. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to my man. What's going on? Let's play this. Yeah, boy.
Like, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend.
My man. Shout out to the Rec Boys out here doing their thing. Now,
she said Will Smith. Yo, Will Smith, Big Willie Style, went 9 times platinum. It is the 10th highest selling hip hop album of all time. Yeah, Big Willie Style.
There it is.
Notice what I said though. Like none of your goats, and I don't mean that literally, but I mean none of your goats are on this list. Now, if you go to the honorable mention list, which is people who sold 6 million, then you hear the names that you expect. Drake twice with Take Care and Views, 50 with The Massacre, Big with Ready to Die, and Lil Wayne with the Carter 3.
So Life After Death didn't sell more than Ready to Die? Oh no, probably not all time. All time, probably Ready to Die outsold it.
Ready to Die, yeah.
Wow. What's the number?
6.5 million.
Wow. Somebody that's considered like an all-time great, like one, like a people argue GOAT. You know. Where do you quick 20 seconds? Where do you put Biggie on the GOAT list?
We had this last week, didn't we?
No, but where do you just put him? Like, just generally speaking, is it Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, it's not.
Right. Okay.
It's not. Is
he in there? Is he in your 3?
No.
Okay.
He can't be.
Right.
It's J, Nas, and M.
There you go. Okay, I respect it.
And then right outside that is Drake and Pac. Like you can't. Okay. You can't. How can you with a straight face say Biggie is in the Mount Rushmore of hip hop if you're talking about like 3 or 4? How can you with a straight face and make that argument compared to the other people ahead of him?
Because you're gonna talk about impact. That's all.
Yeah, but like stop it. Like Drake had a way bigger impact than Biggie ever did. Am I right? Am I wrong? Drake's impact is widespread, from touching artists to popping hits to changing trends. Whatever you think of his music is irrelevant. That man is more slaps than the Beatles, more number ones than anybody else, more time in the chart than anybody else, more streams than anybody else. He's done everything you can do in that genre. You can't put Biggie ahead of Drake on no fucking list.
Yeah, but Drake ain't Biggie though.
I don't know what that. Hold on, Gabe. We're gonna have a conversation, or we're gonna just talk.
No,
we're gonna have a conversation.
That we're gonna just talk. Biggie, Drake ain't Biggie. It's
about
like,
what metric? He don't have to be Biggie. He's beloved in New York, right? He's beloved in New York. He is a cultural icon.
In what way though? He's not like, it's not like you're like, Drake don't get you excited like that. You just want to vibe and go to the club.
That's like me saying the Beatles ain't relevant because they don't slap to me. That's the dumbest thing ever. Like the Beatles ain't relevant in my hood, but I still recognize that their impact culturally is wide ranging.
Yeah. No,
Drake is that in music.
He may have touched more people in his time, and plus, he has the luxury of longevity. God bless.
It matters.
So it matters. You know what I mean? It definitely matters.
Nobody says Jordan or Len Bias. And quite frankly, if you watch Len Bias ball, that man could ball. Remember Len Bias?
If we're talking about blow for blow in the same amount of time, from Biggie's first joint to Life After Death,
really, Gary?
He's gonna go toe for toe with him.
Okay,
as far
Drake
as
got
impact
a whole
in that
12
time.
years, bro. What we talking about?
I know, I understand what you're saying, but
don't negate that to make Biggie make sense. He don't make sense in this argument no more. He does not make sense in that argument.
He makes sense because there's still people rapping today that were just influenced by him.
Okay, but this is not the influencer list. You want to talk about who had the biggest influence in hip hop people? We could do that because there's lots of niggas that come before Biggie when it comes to who influenced me to rap. Because it's cool.
Where you got Kiss on your list?
You know what I'm saying?
Where you got Kiss on your list?
He's not in the list.
Where is he?
We're talking about careers, right? Like if LeBron don't win a chip, is he LeBron? Like no, we're talking about careers, bro. So like longevity, I'm sorry. Like if you blew out your knee in 2 years, tough titty, your career didn't fucking happen, bro. So I'm gonna take those 2 years and say, what did you do compared to somebody with 20 years? And they probably got all the numbers, all the stats, got rings, earned more bag. Like I can't help what you should have done. We talk about what you did do. And if we talk about what you did do, Biggie ain't on the list. Biggie's not on the list with 2 fucking albums, bro.
Yeah, I get that argument. So I think, Jay, where when you say you got Kiss over Pac and Biggie, that's the fan in you saying that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I get that because you're entitled to that. And I understand what you're saying when you say I got Kiss over Pac and Biggie. I get that. When you get in your whip and you feeling the type of way, you feeling the vibes, you want to hear that shit, you're throwing on some Jada and you're vibing the fuck out to that. I get that. That's what I do with Biggie, with Big L, with Big Pun. I do all that shit with them. Bro, that's who I put on my list.
To keep it a beam, at this point, Nas might not even be in the top 3. It might literally be J, M, and Drake. If you talk about like career and totality, like Nas may have fucking albumed himself out of that top 3 because he kept putting out so much garbage, so much filler that his body of work is diluted. He's got 2 classics, 1 really fire album, right? Good album, and then like 10 records of wood. Tell me I'm wrong. He put out so much content that's filler, bro. And when you compare his
he definitely did
to Drake's, it might be Drake above him in the top 3. Like, yeah, like he did that.
From your metric, Drake is way above Nas.
I mean, bro,
your metric.
How else do you saying my metric like it's like it's special to me? So let's talk about this. Like if we had a pseudo talk before about how to rate people. So let me just ask you this. I'm not going to just use numbers because Drake watches everybody in numbers. But let's talk about this shit, right?
Skips facts.
How many classic albums, not your favorite, how many classics does Nas have? Classic. Like 5 mics in the source type of classic. Nas got 2, am I right? That everybody agrees on universally. Nas got 2. What's
Illmatic and it was written.
Okay, how many Drake got? Classic that everybody agrees on. He got 2. Drake got 2.
Okay.
You don't agree?
Yeah, okay. I get it. 2 out of 12.
Okay, so 2. Nas got 2 classics. Drake got 2 bona fide classics as well. Bet. Okay. How many good albums Nas got outside of those 2? So don't count those 2. Those 2 is classics. The rest of his body of work. How many good albums he got? Good.
Like 3. I Am. I like that joint that has
Come on. You gonna give him Stillmatic? Maybe he gets Stillmatic?
After Stillmatic. The one he gives a great body. No, after. Way after.
Life is Good?
Life is Good.
No one's considering that a good album, but I guess I'll give you that if you want to use it. I mean,
that's not a good album.
I'll give you I Am. I think I Am is a really solid album. I think a lot of people consider Stillmatic to be a good album. And I think King's
It is.
Disease 1 is on that list.
Life is Good wouldn't make the list of good Nas albums.
I mean, either or. If you say put it in, we'll put it in. I got him at 3 right now. But if you say put it in, I'll put it in. But it only had one song that charted on Life is Good. And that matters. That means like people just wasn't playing this shit.
No, I get it.
So
I liked it.
Let's say 3.5, right? Out of 15 albums, right? Nas got 2 classics and 3 good ones. That means he got 10 duds.
Yeah.
Right? How many good albums Drake got? Matter of fact, name a bad Drake album. Do it the flip. Name a bad Drake album. He got 1.
The last 3 are pretty bad, no?
Stop it, boy. Stop it. Stop it. Nobody's saying Scorpion trash. Stop it, Gabe. Stop. Gabe, stop.
The last 2 are kind of
Gabe,
trash.
stop. Scorpion is stop. Gabe.
You love Scorpion?
Scorpion is fire. Views.
Tell
is
me
fire.
what's so fire about Scorpion?
What do you mean? Bro, it had 6 top 10 joints, 3
I know,
number
but
ones.
What was the fire
Hey, he had the
joint to you?
second highest stream song of all time in that album. God's Plan.
What was your favorite song? God's Plan. That was your favorite joint. Yeah, you get in the car, you rock it.
My shit was nonstop. I like Talk Up, right? I like Pipe. I like those kind of joints. You could say that Certified Lover Boy was iffy. I'm not even gonna give you that, but I'm just gonna go with Scorpion. Like Scorpion is a fire album. Views is a fire album. If you read this, is a fire album, right? Take Care is a fire album. Nothing Was the Same as a fire album. Like this is not my fandom. This is people.
Wait. But I'm sorry. I lost track of what the argument. So what's the argument again?
Good albums.
Nas
got 2 classics and 3 goods.
But I said to your metric,
okay,
you got Drake over Nas. Correct?
By a lot, honestly.
I don't
think it's
so
close
I'm just saying, don't be a fraud out here and throw the Nas in your art. Yeah, you did. If we rewind the tape, you said Nas and Jay. That's who you said.
Bruh, I know, but here's what I'm saying. I thought about it because I had Drake.
But I'm saying though.
You're right.
But what happened was
I had Drake right outside my top 3. But the more you think about it, I just think that's us holding him back and not giving that man his flowers. You don't have to necessarily rock with all his music to recognize his impact on the game.
Okay, because I want to be respectful to you. No, I want to be respectful because you're a co-host. Do you see how you felt internally having to say the words, putting Drake on top of Nas? You see how that felt inside? I'm asking you.
Yeah, I feel it. It was different.
Okay,
but it's true.
Now,
Arroyo was telling you in the comments though. Arroyo, ain't it true though? Like Drake don't miss, bro. Drake do not miss. He got a couple, but he got like 9 albums that slap. Like it's not even a question. He really did that.
Certified Lover Boy, and that last one was trash, bro. Come on.
Honestly, Nevermind is horrible. Certified Lover Boy is super iffy. I'm not even gonna argue with you. Not even on the list.
That's the way we feel. That's the way we feel. Those from my era, when you start talking that shit about having to take Biggie out of the conversation of best rappers all time.
I get it.
Now you get it.
But if we talking about careers,
because you know it's blasphemy in your brain. You know it's blasphemy to say Nas is not as good as Drake. Hold
up. No. Let's get this straight. I didn't say not as good, like technically, or I didn't say that. We're talking about career. We're talking about careers, right? We're talking about impact, sales, numbers, all those things that you use to quantify your career. Boy, Drake did way more than Nas. Boy, Drake did way more than almost all niggas. Like Drake is that dude by any fucking metric.
I get it.
The only way you can't say Drake is if you don't like his music. That's fine. That doesn't change the fact that 55% of the planet plus does. Like that matters, bro. Like you can't just shit on this nigga because you don't like that last album. Like he did that. And like, how about this? Talking about impact, you see Drake on this list. You see M on this list. I think even without Jay-Z, never have selling 5 million copies. Doesn't matter. When I say the top 3 all time, when it comes to career and not personal preference, it's probably J, M, and Drake. Tell me I'm wrong. And who would you replace and how? Give me just one if you don't agree. Not your personal favorite. Talking about the whole career, bro.
So you can't. Do we talk about like the Kanye's and Nicki's here? Do they contend?
That's fair. Let's do it because Kanye and Nicki, those are fair. Those are fair people to have the conversation about. Like you could talk me into Kanye in a lot of ways. You absolutely could. You can't talk me into Biggie with 2 albums. You can't talk me into Pac with 4 albums. You can't. But yeah, you could talk me into Kanye. You probably can't talk me into Nicki because she ain't got enough work. But you talk me into Kanye, absolutely.
It's crazy when you say that, right? Because Nicki's entire body of work is vast, but she's done so much with features. So much
that
with
matters.
Features. Holy moly. You know what I mean?
Right,
Salute
how
to
about this
everybody.
though? Who's not the bigger pop artist? Who's had a better career? Check this out. Nicki or Fab? Fabulous. Because if you look at their output, similar, and the feature circuit, similar. Because Fab really ate niggas when it came to those features. He did that. He got a lot of them, right? Those are similar careers to me, and I wouldn't put Fab on my fucking Mount Rushmore. Matter of fact, the only other people we could talk about, my opinion, outside of M, Drake, and Jay, is Kanye and Lil Wayne. Nobody else to me belongs in that conversation. Tell me I'm wrong. These are the same niggas you would have in the verse.
In that particular conversation.
I mean, I'm sorry, and Nas. I put Nas in there because of a legacy, but I think out of those 1 through 6, Nas is 6 on that list, bro. Nas is 6. I'd take J, M, Drake, Wayne, and Kanye's careers over Nas's career. He's definitely 6th. So how the fuck could he be in the top 3? When it's not even a question that he's 6th on that list. Not even a question. You know what
I hate to talk about the what ifs. You know who would be in the conversation? No, because I'm just gonna say this.
Go ahead.
It sucks that life is life, right? Because if he was still here, couldn't we add DMX to this conversation?
Nah, we can't. X got 2 classics and a good album. He got 3, and he only put out 5 his whole career. Nah, you can't. And I love him. Like, that's my guy. That's my guy.
Rough Riders.
No. He got 3. He got 3 albums, bro. He put out 5 total. Like, no. Kanye put out 12 albums, man. He got 3 classics, bro. Kanye got 3 classic albums. And I wouldn't put him in the top 3. There is no comparison here. Wayne got the Carter, and you can add in mixtape Weezy as like a whole nother fucking body of work for Wayne if you want to. Just treat his mixtapes as an album that's a classic by itself, because that's the kind of impact he had in the mixtape game. Mixtape Weezy is a thing for a reason. You take that with the Carter, right? And his longevity, his fucking features, his impact, just giving you Nicki and Drake is enough. Like, and Wayne is probably 4th on my list, bro. Like, all right, let's do a comparison, and I'm gonna leave it alone. Let's do the comparison, bro.
Terrible.
Drake versus Nas. Who wins? Careers. Drake versus Nas.
Drake.
Hey, Jay versus Nas. Who wins?
Jay.
Ye versus Nas.
Jay.
Wayne versus Nas.
Wayne.
See what I mean? Eminem versus Nas.
Not being stupid. Eminem beats all them.
So yeah, and Nas had a better career than Biggie, correct? Nas's career is better than Biggie's because of longevity. I understand this, but it is. So how can Biggie be in the conversation?
I wanna have the conversation about influence and impact on this show, so that we can talk about the real influencers of all this shit that's out here right now. And we could also talk about, because this shit has definitely, and I will never get caught out here saying that it just ain't music anymore, because I don't want to sound like my parents. But there's something that happened along the way that turned this music this way. We've talked about like the Futures of the world. We talked about Drake, that Lil Wayne's that had actually turned the sound of hip hop in this direction. And it would be a great conversation to have, because it'll be like, well, from the inception to like the mid 80s is one thing. And then the mid 80s to like 90 is one thing, and then the 90s to like 2001 is a whole nother thing. There's the people who influenced in those decades and eras and stuff. I would love to have the conversation of once you have them built up and you have your champions of each one to say, all right, now what? Which one has the biggest impact?
Guess what? I'm gonna tell you the people that move the culture are not necessarily the biggest artists. And I think that if we say it out loud, it'll be surprising to people. Because like if you told me like who is the pioneer of the modern day sound of hip hop? I'm gonna tell you it's T-Pain.
Right. Shit like that.
But it's actually fucking T-Pain.
It's true though. That's why I mentioned Futures and Drakes and shit. Yeah.
And then Wayne took it and made it viable. He made it fucking mainstream, right? And then Future and Thug came behind him and made it the standard.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. It's gonna be
it's gonna be a short conversation. Yeah.
No, it won't be short. It'll be a good conversation.
What I'm saying is that it's not the biggest acts of the time. That's what I'm saying.
It's not.
Wayne did it, but it's not the acts of the time.
Right.
Ye gave us that I'm in my feelings, the emo shit. Teddy Payne and Wayne gave us the auto-tune. Future gave us the trap fucking sing-song shit and made it a red thing. Thugger made it southern, right? Migos said you could still rap while you're doing it. That's it. That's the tree right now. Everybody comes from one of them niggas. That's your tree. That's how we got here. Thugger, Kanye, Wayne. That's how we got here.
Yeah, it's true. Anyway, I know we're going to go a little short today. I wanted to shout out everybody who tuned in and was hanging out with us. I really appreciate y'all. Make sure you tune in every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Yo, but I am ready for some football, my dude. Football is here. What you got any early takes on the season? Anything you doing? Any fantasy? What you got going on?
Yeah, we did our fantasy draft last night, bro. My team is looking super mid. So look, I'm in a 12-team league, son, and I had the 10th pick of the draft. So you already know behind the 8 ball. Now I ain't gonna hold you if you know I don't want to go super sports because I don't know who here loves sports the way that we love sports. But my team ain't trash. I did some odd things because I knew I had to make up for the fact that I was picking 10th out of 12, right? I'll give you an example, right? And we're in a PPR league, and I'm not gonna go any deeper than that. My first pick was Deebo Samuel. Good pick.
Why?
Remember, I was 10th because Deebo wide receiver, right?
No
Top
Justin
20.
Jefferson.
Hold up, he was already gone. Cooper Kupp was already gone, right? Wide receivers in my league are right there. Actually, it's running back and then wide receiver. Deebo Samuel does both. Gets you 5 to 10 carries a game, 60 to 70, 80 yards a game, a rushing touchdown a game, plus 5 to 10 catches a game. He does both. He's like Christian McCaffrey light because he gets carries in the offense. That's why I picked him. Good dual threat, and fantasy had him as the 5th rated fantasy.
Who went 11 and 12?
I have to look back, bro, but it's not. It's nobody that's a name. It's like Allen Robinson and shit like that from the Rams.
Allen Robinson. What the fuck? I want to play in your league. I want to play in your league.
Basically, though, we in a PPR league and backs and receivers, and in that order, backs go first, then receivers. So I went and got Deebo, knowing that I can go get me a nice handcuff at the running back position, because those niggas pop up all year long. We do serpentine, meaning that I picked 10th and then I picked again at 14th, right?
Right.
Instead of getting another back and then waiting, I got my quarterback first. So I went and got Josh Allen.
Okay.
I did shit like that to kind of make up for the fact that I was drafting behind the 8 ball. My team is but they fake nice. I ain't gonna hold you.
I somehow ended up with Derrick Henry and Najee Harris on the same team.
I wanted Derrick Henry so bad, and I feel he was on my board, my 3rd pick. And as soon as I'm about to go, the nigga right before me grabbed him. You know what I mean? Yeah, he did me dirty.
Man, it happens like that. Real quick.
Got Nick Chubb. Cleveland.
Oh, yeah, Nick Chubb be all right. He's steady, Eddie. I got Kareem Hunt. They're both going to do it.
Exactly, because especially without James, Watson there.
Yeah.
They're going to eat. Yeah.
They're going to eat pretty good.
One thing I did get yelled at. So my 5th pick, I got Joe Burrow. So I
did a 2 quarterback league?
Yes, you can have 2 quarterbacks.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody's hitting me up like, yo, let me get Joe. Let me get Joe.
Nah. You got a good, solid color. Yeah. Nah, you did good. You did good. You made up for that whack ass Deebo Samuel in the first round pick. So that was good.
But all right, we off that, bro.
So listen,
I'm ready for the season.
All right, real quick. New York Jets over under 5 wins.
Under. You see who's playing quarterback for them?
The New York Giants over under 6 wins. Remember, we play 17 games now. 6 wins.
I'm aware. That's why I'm giving them 3. I'm giving the Jets 3.
Okay.
Jets. Damn. Is Daniel Jones still our quarterback for the Giants?
Yeah.
It's under.
Under 6 wins. So you think
that boy
5
trash,
wins?
bro? That boy is trash. 4-13. Daniel Jones is fucking trash.
Early season Super Bowl game.
I don't know yet, bro, because you gotta. People who make those preseason predictions are always wrong. You gotta let this shit settle a little bit. Give me a few weeks. Like I don't know yet. I don't know.
Who's your early favorite? Let's call it early favorite then. Early favorites. Who's your early favorites for Super Bowl?
I don't think the Rams repeat because I think repeating is damn near impossible.
That's fair, unless you're Tom Brady.
Yeah, fuck Tom Brady. I think the Buccaneers are not gonna be good this year. I think this year we see Tom Brady regress. I think he has a lot going on at home. I think he's 45 and Mother Nature's undefeated. Father Time is undefeated. I think you see regression. I don't have a favorite, bro. Like I like the Rams. I also love the Chargers. I think they could sneak in there too, right? They got all the things, and I love my Niners. Like I don't have a favorite yet. Need a few weeks. You know who ain't gonna win it? The Cowboys. Never bet for them. Never. Ezekiel Elliott gonna get hurt, and Dak Prescott is gonna be Tony Romo, but the black version.
I say in a shocking prediction, I say the Jets are over 5 wins. I think they actually win 6 games.
That's not shocking. If you said they make the playoffs, tell me they're going 9-8, and you're saying something. No. Oh, sneaky link, Vegas.
Raiders?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So if I wasn't a Niner fan, I'd be a Raider fan. That's just me. It is what it is.
Was Devontae Parker Vegas wasn't taken? You took Debo over Devontae, right?
Devontae was gone.
He was gone too?
He was gone. Devontae was gone.
Wow.
My fantasy league ain't no slouches, bro. Like they jumped on the people you think. Like I said, Cooper was gone, McCaffrey was gone, Henry was gone. Taylor was number one pick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like when I got Debo, I was like, I bet. Now I'm gonna get me a quarterback because no one was grabbing him yet. They normally wait till like round 3 or 4 to get a quarterback. I mean, I went and snapped up your boy Josh Allen with the quickness. He been the top fantasy QB the last 2 years. Why wait on that? He gonna put up numbers, bro.
Especially in a 2 QB league.
Yeah, I'm going to get that.
In 2 QB league, I'm surprised that he went into the second round. He's usually like a first round pick.
Nah, niggas was all over the backs, bro. And Devontae and Cooper.
And Justin Jefferson.
Yeah. Those are the 3 ahead of me. Yeah.
Damn. All right, my dude. I know you got to cut out a little early. I ain't mad at you, but salute to everybody who tuned in. It's the What We Talking About podcast every Tuesday, 7 p.m. We will be back next week. Y'all be good. Peace.
Wait, hold up. You coming back next week? He just put me full screen. It's the worst host ever.
Why? I want people to see you.
Gabe, you coming back next week?
I could be around. Why? You're gonna be out?
I mean, I may be out.
That's all right. So
I may not.
Yeah, I don't know.
If I tap in, you okay? You okay if I do like a potentially short jump in? I might start the show, but I might be on my way to dinner or whatnot. Be on the beach somewhere. I'm going next week. Remember my birthday?
Yeah, no, I know. I'll come back for the party people next week. Probably be a shorter show, and yeah, just tap in and say what up.
All right.
What's wrong with that?
All right, I got you.
I like that.
I like that. Smoothie King, bro.
Smoothie King right now.
It's so good. You don't like Smoothie King?
I never had it.
For real?
Yeah.
All right, you're a strapping young lad. You like doing protein shakes. This is protein shake that tastes good, bro. Smoothie King.
There you go.
Go out to Middletown and get you that angel food. You'll think.
Can you talk to them about sponsoring the show?
Bro, look, Smoothie King is the second biggest chain on the planet to do that.
So what's a couple $1,000s to them?
Ain't giving you no bread, dog. I'm out of here, yo. Yo, listen, love piece of hair grease. We love y'all. Feel y'all. He said that green machine. That green machine do be hitting too. But listen, somebody gonna have one of them. You know what I mean? Go hit the weights. I'm trying to get my weight up, my brolickness. You feel me?
Here we go. This guy. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Appreciate the support. Go hit that like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. We will see you sooner than later. Be well. One.